installation of the powertrain has been a big challenge. It's a very, very tight package, and the challenge is that you can't take any more time to put this engine in than a base Mustang.
The biggest issue you said was Shelby's, right?
Yeah.
So we're building Shelby's not in current production, so with the first Shelby coming down line, we had to install it on the Shelby.
You need someone to go out there and understand what's going on the floor.
John, we got the core drive team ready to go? Okay.
Real quick, we got the first commit number for the first Shelby, 6780.
So this is the first engine and trans for the first build, 6780, that's the number we're looking for. You see how big that engine is and the big supercharger. It's quite a feat to shoehorn this powertrain into the existing body.
I've never seen a motor that big in anything, except a truck. It's like a work of art. To me, that motor is just so pretty to see, and just to hear it, shook me out my boots. And I don't know what they told you guys how fast that car goes, but it'll go faster than what they're telling you. It's wonderful.
Prior to the Shelby coming along, the highest output engine was a 300 horsepower 463 valve. Now this engine comes along and it's not 400 horsepower, it's 200 more horsepower, it's 500 horsepower. It drives quite a bit of new content on the engine.
Basically my area, we connect the engine to the car. We got the hardest area because I got all the connections. Everything but a couple of the hoses, those get done in the other areas. With Shelby, we basically do everything that we do right now, plus more work.
The massive engine going into the existing bodies, critical operation. You'll know if things don't go well. Yeah.
It's really gone well. We've been having an issue with alignment of holes. Before, they had to really force the part into position to align the screws, and they were struggling with it. You can see how it's inboard just a little.
It's kind of curving in like that. Holy cow. It went in like clockwork. The big things are way behind us. Now it's just sweating the details. It's not glamorous. It's not about horsepower or acceleration. It's making every single bolt go on first time the way it was designed to.
It makes a statement that we know how to make a performance car and we can compete with the best of them, you know, in production.
That's kind of cool that that car that you guys watch the engine go into is the true first built Shelby. It's the Job 1. That's the name we typically give to the first car of the model year of that production series.
We realize that we're working on something that's more than just a form of transportation. It's more than just a car that's going to get someone from point A to point B. It's going to be, you know, an heirloom piece to them. Chances are they're going to pass it on to their children and their grandchildren. So it's a huge milestone for the team, and it's the end of a very long journey.